Hey guys, I am coming on here today. I don't know if you guys saw yesterday. I put up a post and then I used Pastor Tori Roberts in regards to when you get into a new dimension, how you feel like you have to like rebuild or start over. You're not sure exactly where you are. But before I get into that, I want to explain to you guys that in the last week I have had an interesting last week, past 7 days. So, for starters, I came to so many revelations and having to deal with that about myself, clearing things out, taking time to just figure out life where I am now. So, what I'm noticing is when God moves you to another level, another dimension, even, it is almost as if you feel like you have no idea what to do. None whatsoever. For example, we have not physically moved. My kids and I are still at the same place. We have not physically moved. But I feel like I have to have this new morning routine in order just to do the exact same thing we've always done in the physical, but it just isn't clicking the same anymore. I felt like what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to do this? Like, what is wrong with me? Why do I feel like it's taking me forever to get things done? And I know how to do this. What is the problem? But when I heard that message, it resonated with me. I explained to one of my friends that I feel like I am in, like, we move, like I said, and we have to have a new routine. I have to rebuild. I have to restructure myself for where I am. And that's exactly what moving to another level or a new dimension does to you. It makes you feel out of place. Even with relationships, like, you could have a okay relationship with somebody and you knew how to operate in that okay relationship where you were. But once you move to another level, I'm sorry, y'all, I am trying to combat this glare in this sun. But once you move to another level, it becomes difficult to deal with that relationship because your mindset, what happened? Your mindset changes. Your mindset and the way you handle things and what you feel comfortable with, like something inside of you speaks to you. So you have to find a new way to even navigate those relationships or to put them on pause while you try to figure out how to move through your life, So it's real, y'all. It's very real. It is extremely real. It is extremely real spiritually, and just finding the gift to discern on another level. Like I always say that I love my intuition, but now I'm at a place to where I have to be intuitive about things that I never was intuitive about ever before, and it's starting to resonate with me that that's where I am right now. I had two business, I guess, potential business deals, if you will, that looked great on the surface. I mean, absolutely beautiful on the surface. But as I'm looking more into it, I'm like, this is not for me. Like, you can feel it in your soul, like that gift to discern. God is wonderful. He puts that in there for you for a reason. So I'll ask certain questions and people will respond a certain way, or I'll notice the way people move. One such deal, I had somebody tell me they wanted 30% of every transaction that I made. Now I'm gonna tell y'all right now, for anybody who knows me, anybody out there who knows me, y'all know, let me just say that for 2.2 seconds, the God in me lost and the Fontanique took over. You heard me? Like, I had some choice words in my brain for that, I want to say that I probably even said these words Now, this was via messaging where I got this. So when I responded very professionally. I did, all the things politically correct. But man, I'm like, people have lost it. Like the nerve. And then the person tells me this 2 days before we're supposed to make the deal happen. And we've had time. This was not told to me in the beginning at all. I think for good reason. It was horrible. Sorry, you guys, the phone's ringing. It was horrible in the sense of just really watching people and being strategic enough. And the interesting thing is, the night before I had said, okay, I need to find out, I need to get myself together for this deal that I have coming up. And I don't know why, but I said to myself, I was like, for whatever reason, I don't know, this just don't feel like it's gonna happen. But then I told myself, don't think negatively, speak positively, all the things you tell yourself, and I tell you guys to make sure you say, so I'm doing the same thing. And the next morning I woke up and getting myself together, and I saw that. I don't know if I told y'all this, but I did all the work for my book myself. Of course, with the help of God and my daughter, but I'm literally trying to make this a generational thing. So I did the work myself. No publisher, marketing is done by me. Everything out of pocket costs nothing, no one. So when I tell you for someone to think that they can get 30% of every unit that I sell without putting in any work, it is absolutely asinine. It truly is. But I learned from that. Let's go with the positive. I learned from that. I learned that this is a lower level of what I'm sure I'm going to have to deal with if, since I want to continue on my path of being a business owner. These are the things that I have to watch out for, and all things that are good are not good. I mean, we preach this, we say this, of course. Like I said, it's just another dimension in which I'm dealing with. This is not, people trying to get over me here and there. This is different, like big different. And I had to process that. It was a shock for me, like, wow, people do this? And I don't know why I'm surprised, because I know people do this on any level, and you hear about things like this. But I guess when you're in it, it makes you feel a little bit different. You're like, wow. So what I'm saying is, y'all, if you are in a place right now and you feel like you're doing all the things, and you're diving into listening to what God has to say to you, you feel like you're listening to your intuition, you're really taking it slow and not just hopping into anything, but it doesn't feel like things are still coming to fruition. You have the 2 bad deals that just went down. You feel like you don't know where you are. You got to build this new routine. Understand that these things are all positive attributes. They are positive, and I know it does not feel like it right now, because trust me, I told y'all this has been a tough week, but looking at it and processing it, you have been gifted to go to another level and another dimension in your life. And that is big. That is honorable. So you are literally trying to feel your way around this new space so it can be home for you. Imagine that. Imagine that. Like, just to hear that, just to verbalize that is amazing for me. You are trying to feel your way around. So you have different types of enemies on different levels, and you got to master this in the sense of, no, you may not get it right the first time, or you may have to say, hold up, I was speeding, let me pause. Pay attention. Understand that you just got to keep putting one foot forward, just like you did before. It's the same type of thing. You just have to be more aware. And God felt it was that you had done well enough to bring you to this point. So all glory and all praise goes to Him. Understand that. Understand it, y'all. All glory and all praise goes to Him for even thinking that you were capable of getting, that you were ready, I should say, because you're capable. You're ready to get to this level. So make sure that you guys process what you are going through. You guys look at it like, what am I supposed to be learning from this? You know, I thank him for those 2 deals that did not go through, because when I saw what it was, when I paid attention to what it was, I was like, ooh, I would have been undoing this forever if I would have been able to come back from it. Or, ooh, I would have put myself in a position to where, you know, basically with that last deal, I felt like I was getting pimped. Like, that, you was trying to pimp me, literally. I don't care. I don't care who gets offended. You was trying to pimp me. That's what was trying to happen. Seriously. So you have to be mindful and see where that puts you, and think about it in terms of a level that you were used to, and correlate the two with where you are now. Like, this is business pimping. That's what you doing, and I ain't having it. It's all right if y'all feel out of place. I'm learning that. It's okay. It's okay to feel out of place. That just means that you have elevated in some way, shape, or form. You have moved. You are no longer where you used to be. Amen. Process it. Figure out what it is. It can be scary, but you know, you have to do it. You have to be afraid and still move. That's what courage is. Fear, but you're still moving. You got to put your faith in God and just still keep moving, keep pressing. That's the reality of moving to another level or moving to dimensions. People glorify it. People see the greatness in it, but it's literally you rebuilding your structure and your mindset to fit where you are now constantly. So it is continuous work on another level, on another platform. Be grateful for it, but be wise about it. Pay attention. And if you feel lost, if you feel scared, if things feel foreign, that is perfectly normal. It's normal. Try to do what you have to do to ground yourself. If it's sit at home for a little bit, you know, do what you have to do. You guys got this, okay? Comment, like, share, ask questions about, you know, the process that I'm going through and I am more than willing to help you guys. You know, it is amazing and scary at the same time, but we are doing it, and we're doing it scared. That means we're courageous. You guys have a happy Saturday. Oh, this video is not going to show all on IGTV because it is obviously over 10 minutes and I feel like y'all need all of it. So follow me on YouTube, subscribe, like, push the bell so y'all can get your notifications. Real Life Reloaded, okay?